Make sure you can support your partner up on your shoulders. All right. Keep your back strong, tall. Have a good base, okay? As far as the setups, so there's a few different ways to do this one. My favorite way is off the bicep ties. So I'm going up on the bicep, lock on the tricep. My forearm's gonna go blocking his forearm. So if he goes pummels under, I beat him, he goes over. I can use that to lift his arm up. Instead of dropping into both legs, because if I stop here, or if I go slow, he can jump for my back, or very easy, he can jump for the crucifix on my arm. I like to get into like almost like an S stretch kind of. I like to get into this position because it's a little bit easier for me to sit to the side, but it takes some mobility. So here. And now I keep going forward, okay? Another setup I really like, say this bicep tie is not working. A lot of times I'll go from the bicep tie to a collar tie. From here, a lot of times I can kind of shuck him down. So I'm walking back, 1, 2, shuck, and I latch onto his neck. So like a chin strap here, and I can control his arm. If he doesn't do anything and he lets me drag him down, we can get into this back series. But usually guys are gonna fight that. So a lot of times he tries to fight by coming up. Keep this side locked in, and I'm gonna switch off his bicep and switch into the leg, okay? From here, I can keep this leg up. Sometimes, I know wrestlers like to switch this leg. Sometimes they'll have this leg up too. Might be easier for you guys that way. But regardless, I'm gonna take him over my body. Okay, so as I did that, I pull his head down so he doesn't, knock himself out. The last setup that I really like is off the Russian tie. So he's got a collar tie on me. So say I try to get my bicep tie, but he pummels inside. That's okay. We're gonna switch to the 2-on-1. So I'm kind of shrugging my arm, control his wrist, and I usually will keep this arm open. I can even hold his elbow, it doesn't really matter. And then rotate. If I feel like he's trying to pull that arm out, especially big, strong guys, don't try to fight this, we're just gonna follow. Make sure you have that bicep strong, and my head's gonna go through. Okay, my wrestlers usually like to go this way. From here, I'm taking them forward over my far side shoulder. So guys, this is a great move. We did bicep tie into here. We also did snap down into the front headlock. But again, he's posturing up. I come in, sorry, cousin Tony.
Shoulder pressure.
Last one, 2-on-1 Russian. He's trying to pull that arm out. Take him over. All right, your foot placements, it's up to you. You can go both legs up. That one's a little bit harder, I think. I prefer going knee down, other leg out, sitting to my far hip. Most wrestlers will go that penetration step, leg up, other leg down. So preference, just don't go backwards. All right, thank you, cousin Tony. I gotta save cousin Tony.